Hey, people, what's going on tonight?
Hey, what's up, man?
Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm Marvin Savage Jr.
And I'm KG Williams.
Big bro Drain the back.
What's going on,
And this
everybody?
is, my bad. This is another great episode of That's the Way Love Goes. I'm rushing this shit going too fast. And y'all already know what this show is about, you know what I'm saying? Going about relationships the right way, going about love the right way, and just going about life, period, the right way. And as always, man, I got some good friends with me on the long way to journey, and they tell their stories, they give their wisdom, and they share that knowledge. So you already know how it is. If you got something going on, you know what I'm saying, we want you to advertise Black people, Black power, Black enterprises. So before we introduce our guests, as we always do, go ahead and tell the people they can find us at.
Man, you can find us LBGS360 on all platforms, man. Cash App included. Okay. Right now, like I said, like I always say, you know, those who tune in, we are live right now on YouTube and on Facebook. So, hit us up, man.
Okay. All right. We already first up, you feel me? One of my definitely special ladies. We always get a lot of views when she's on here, and she be killing it. She's a cook. And I like that post that you made earlier this week. She said, I'm tired of people asking me what's my favorite dish. Real the chef. So give a shout out to Chef Keisha. She back, y'all.
Hey y'all. You can find me Say Like Key on Instagram, Cloudy Mills by Keisha on Instagram, Keisha Reeves on Facebook.
Okay. And let the people know what you got going on in case you got any catering things or you cooking, selling dinners.
So no, I'm not doing none of that right now. I'm more worried about I'm dealing with personal issues in my household right now. So I don't have time to think about that right now.
Okay. And next up, one of the brilliant ladies that always come through. You feel me? The beautiful Miss Bree. Go ahead and tell the people what's up, Miss Bree. What you got going on?
Same old. Deli Bread Catering, just continuing to build and expand. Find me on Facebook, Bernicia Ann, Instagram, lovingme_0389.
Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Let's jump into topic number one. Now, I mean, I kind of wrote it the right way because that's where I got it from, but you can add men into this topic. So is it true, ladies, that when you really in love with a guy, sometimes one of the main reasons why you think he's cheating because the same things that you see in him, other women see it. So is that a possibility of one of the reasons why you think your man cheats because you think other women see the same thing that you see? You can go first, Keisha.
No, that's an insecurity speaking.
Oh, okay.
Why would I think that just because other women are attracted to you and or whatever, that means that they want you? Like, they can want you. Do you want them? If you don't want them, what are we having this conversation for? They can want you all they want. I don't want nobody that don't want. I don't want a person that other people don't want anyway. So.
Ooh. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
That's real right there.
Yeah, that's real nigga shit right there. That's all you gotta say before I go to Bree.
That's it.
All right. So Bree, do you believe and for male or female, do you believe that's true that when a person is in love with you, they think you cheating because other people see the same things that they see in you?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what she said. It's an insecurity. When you're secure in your relationship, you know, to look at those things are just, I feel like, some very young, immature, childish things. I don't want someone that's for everybody. I want someone that's for me. So with that being said, you know, no matter how other people see you, that to me, that doesn't matter. Those people don't define a relationship. It's how you see me, the respect that you give me, the respect that I give you. And we just go from there. But like kind of what she said, like, you know, I want somebody that other people do find attractive, not only physically, but on a maturity level, financially, mentally, you know, just stability altogether. Find those things attractive. That lets me know that I'm winning. But at the end of the day, he only wants me. So
I ain't gonna lie, that's incredible to hear that you the ladies out there, they not jealous of that man and they want that man to get the same attention as them, but just don't overdo it. I like that shit because some of us guys think that our woman don't want nobody to like us, don't find us attractive at all. But I like that. And it's been a long time coming, my man. Big boy Rich. How you been, baby
Man,
boy?
what's
The
going on?
Godfather,
Yeah,
what I
what's
call
going
him.
on, man?
I'm good. What's going on, everybody?
Ain't
Been
too
through
much.
some shit, but I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Man, I don't even know what to say about this question, cuz I don't even know what to say. I ain't gonna lie, like being in relationships and being the person that I am, like I'm a friendly person, bro. So I'm always getting accused of cheating and shit, cause like I don't I don't know, I'm just a friendly person, bro. So
I can see why you would get.
I can see why you get accused.
Yeah,
God damn! Whoa!
I,
He just got back on the show, guys.
if he's saying,
I definitely see why he get accused.
So
why is that?
Huh?
Why is that?
Listen, your answers was I'm just a friendly person, and I get accused of that all the time. And the whole time your head down, you smiling and you looking down.
No, because I'm looking at another text message. So
All right. But
yeah,
yeah, so you give it, but
but I don't give it though. Like whenever you would ask some people, them people wouldn't. People just tell me shit. I don't be asking for it. It's because of my aura. Like people tell me shit. So if a person feels comfortable with me because I keep their secrets or all that other shit, and it is what it is. But I'm just a friendly person. I don't really have no ill will against nobody. So if a person, male or female, come say something, but it's always the females. So the females just feel like I'm just like, for some reason, a cool person to talk. And sometimes I really don't even give a fuck about what they talking about. But and it on top of that don't mean that I'm trying to fuck with them either. But it just, I mean, I let people talk.
so you're friendly and it comes off as flirting.
I guess.
Okay. I can see that. That's what I'm saying.
But not to them though, but to the person I'm with. Because
Okay.
I probably flirted with them. I'm
Gotcha.
the same no matter who I'm with. Like I'm the same. If I meet you, I'm the same. As long as you give me like a cool vibe, I vibe back. I think that's my issue because I vibe back.
Okay.
Because I don't think everybody trying to fuck with everybody. Cause I don't be trying to fuck with everybody. Like I don't. So like for me, like you might fucking like me or I might like you, but at that end of like if I got somebody, I'm not fucking with you, cuz. But it's just that like my vibe, like I vibe. So my vibe, a lot of people can't deal with the vibe because I've been through a lot of shit. And I just thank God that I'm here. So when I meet new people, I just vibe with them. And it just seemed like it'd be just females.
So
A lot of my
basically,
niggas.
so I was going to say before I let Dre answer. Basically, what you saying is, are you saying this? Do your lady get mad because other women see the same thing she see in you?
Yeah.
All right, all right, Dre. You up next. Damn, I ain't forget the question, but basically,
A
do
good
you
person.
do you believe that most people think that their spouse is cheating because the same thing that they see in them, they think other people in the world see it?
I guess it all depends on the relationship for real, for real. Me personally, I have experienced that sometimes, but most of the time, no. Because I mean, I think everybody, well, not everybody, because I did have this one homeboy who said that he didn't want a girl everybody thought was attractive. Like he wanted a girl that's ugly.
What?
So niggas don't holler at her. He's like, as long as she got a fat ass, I'm good. And I used to be like, I mean, to each his own. I'm like, I guess love you rocking with it is what it is. I guess because he said normally if she's that ugly, she ain't gonna cheat on her. That was his logic of thinking. I'm like,
that's a
I mean,
smart.
to each his own. I guess love you rocking with it is what it is. I guess I don't care how ugly you are. There's still gonna be niggas that's trying to hit, especially if you fat.
All right, okay.
So regardless, niggas
She
still
gonna
gonna
cheat.
try to holler
She
at
can
you.
cheat
But,
whether she ugly or good looking.
yeah, but you want somebody who's attractive, and other people find attractive. Like I don't want to be with no ugly duckling. Like I'm the only. I mean, even though at the end of the day, it only matters what I think.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I want other motherfuckers to look like, oh yeah, yo got a little nice one. You know what I mean? I don't want to be the only one that think my girl is it's the shit, and everybody like, yo, got on. What the fuck? Booger. But no, for the most part, I don't get accused of cheating because other women see the good qualities in me that my girls see. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
It is what it is.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, cuz, you up next. You want me to repeat the question?
Yeah.
All right, the question is, do you believe that some people feel like their spouse is cheating on them because the same things that they see them, other people in the world see it?
I mean, I guess, man. I guess it depends on the person's insecurity level. It start with that, like Keisha was saying. And then who? I mean, you with the person because you found them attractive. Most likely, I mean, that's part of it, or whatever. So it's gonna be other people that find them attractive, man. So you can't trip off of that. The problem is that you don't want the person that you with to want other people because that's not how you how you want the relationship to go, or whatever. And that's understandable because I'm one of them people. So I mean, if I'm messing with somebody, I want it, to be. I'll want my girl with everybody else. I can't. I don't like to share when they come to that. So, I mean, I guess it's about the person insecurity level. And like I was just saying.
Okay. Great answers as always, man. I definitely like the ladies the most because I mean, y'all really open up to the world and let y'all know y'all not jealous of y'all, man. Y'all want a good looking man that women do stare to. You just don't want your man to overstep his boundaries. So it's definitely good to hear that. For me, I'm just like Dre, and of course everybody else on here. I don't want no ugly girl. I don't want no girl where everybody question me and saying it got to be for the money. It got to be for the sex. It got to be for the ass. It's some type of benefit. People not even thinking about the relationship or if is their love there. Yeah, they just saying it got to be a deal. It got to be something. Taxes coming in. You feel me? Something. You feel me? A place to stay. You feel me? It's getting cold. Right. You feel me? It's something like that. So I mean, and people who be jealous of shit like that, calm your nerves. You feel me? Would you expect the person to be ugly now all of a sudden to the world now that you got them? No, just like how you said, cuzzo, they was attractive before you met them. They're gonna be attractive while you get them, and if just so happens it's gonna be the same thing for real. So hold your insecurities. You feel me? You're attractive yourself. You feel me? You'll catch yourself. People looking at you. The same things that she finding you, other people see the same thing. It just so happen y'all got in a relationship. So don't bring up no bullshit, unnecessary arguments and debates over shit like this.
If you find me funny, it's gonna be a lot of other females that find me funny. So don't be mad if you see me, we out and you see me chopping it up and laughing with somebody because it ain't nothing serious like that.
Yeah, it definitely ain't. It definitely ain't, man. Not at all. All right.
So I can kind of feel what Conway. I mean, not that I attract that type of attention when I'm out, but I can kind of understand what he was saying. When you nice, you got that vibe like that. People talk to you and shit for whatever reason. I don't know.
True that. Oh, I hate you.
I used to have it when I was younger a lot.
There she is, a beautiful Shay. How you doing? It's been a while.
That's when I used to get put in the friend zone.
Yeah, you can. I think you muted your mic.
Let her start the question.
My bad. Sorry, my laptop acting real crazy right now, y'all.
It's all
real
good.
crazy.
It's all good.
How y'all doing today?
We good. All right. We go ahead and jump into topic 2, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and answer first. You feel me? Matter of fact, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell people what you got going on. I apologize. You feel me? All over the place.
Y'all know it's the one and only Shay. I ain't really doing too much right now. Trying to make things shake. Still trying to get my days of the week line popping. I gotta, tweak that joint a little bit. But other than that, I'm not doing nothing. Still same thing, same station, same channel. Still Shay.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna start off with you, Shay. I want you to give people advice, and I want to hear would you be in a relationship with this type of person? But I see it all the time. People being in relationships with people that are bossy. You feel me? Your person, the person that you're in a relationship. There you go. The person you're in a relationship, it feels like they're your parent. Why? Where you don't you basically how Retribution was doing Norbit? Way like this, nigga. Could you be and hold on. And before you answer that, I also want you to answer what advice would you give to somebody that's in a relationship like that? So go ahead, Shay, you go first.
Personally, no, I couldn't be in a relationship with somebody that's like bossing me around because at the end of the day, I'm a grown ass woman. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. My thing is, if you're saying suggestions about things that you prefer or don't prefer, then I can definitely take that into consideration and make some type of adjustments. But just straight telling me how you want me to be, how you want me to talk, how you want me to walk, how you want me to cook, how you want me, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You is not my father. My father's name is David. It's not you. Okay. I got one father and that's it. So now you want to be, if you want to talk and we come to understanding, like, okay, I don't like certain things. Okay, I can make adjustments. As being in a relationship, it's a give and take. But if you think you're just gonna be a dictator, you might as well go ahead and keep it pushing, because that's not how this works over here. Because if you can do that to me, then I can do it to you. Don't do what you don't want done to you. Don't do to me what you don't want done to you. Point blank.
Okay.
And
my bad, go ahead.
For anybody that's in that type of relationship, you got to first understand yourself. Is that the type of relationship you really want to be in? If you don't feel whole, or you feel less than, or you feel like you're not good enough, that this person has to make all these demands to you, then that's not the person you need to be with. You need somebody that's going to feed your spirit, not make you feel like if you don't do what they want you to do, that you're not enough, or you got to be shamed or anything like that. That's not a relationship. And nobody should ever want to be in that. So if that's the type of relationship you in, that means, one, you're not happy with you. And you need to figure out who you are and what you like and what you got going on before you let somebody else tell you what to do. Because you've been in this world, you came in this world alone. You won't leave this world alone. But at the end of the day, your job is to be there and compliment the person. The person's supposed to compliment you. Not just you doing everything. If you want to be a yes person, if that's what you want, hey, by all means. But if you feel any type of way, or whatever they're saying to you makes you feel some type of way other than happiness, that's not the relationship for you, and don't stay in it. Go ahead and keep pushing. You can find better.
I like that. All right, Dre, I'm gonna let you answer. Then we're gonna let Rich go in, and then Bree, Keisha, Gary, and blah blah. So, what about you, Dre? Like I said, the question is, could you be in a relationship with a person that's bossy? You know what I'm saying? And what would your advice be to someone who's in that type of relationship?
No, that wouldn't work for me. That's just not my personality to be letting anybody just say whatever they feel to me.
Right, right.
That's not going to fly. Like, I got too strong of a personality to let that happen. But as far as what I would advise the person to do, if the person like it, then hey, to each his own. There are some people out here that like to be ran over. Like, there's some people that say, hey, that
need that
have no
like that guidance,
problem with their significant other talking to them like that. So if that's what they want, then who am I to tell them not to do it? But if that's not what you want, I suggest you run, because it ain't gonna be nothing but a headache and problems. It ain't gonna be nothing but bring you drama and a bunch of stress. So that's pretty much what I got to say.
All right. So what about you, Rich? What would your advice be? And also, could you be in a relationship with your woman being bossy?
I'm 50-50. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's talk about it.
Well, you sound like you like being told what to do a little bit.
I don't like being told what to do.
Babe, wear this shirt today because I picked it out for you. That's what you sound like. You like being told.
Okay.
Depend on where I'm going. Sometimes I don't know.
Because I said wear it. That's
it like sometimes with like for me, right? Like if I'm going somewhere, right? I might need to be a little bit more formal, right? But if you let me go out here looking like an ass, you already fucked me over. So if you just give me that little guy, like, look, yo, like, you know where you ready to go at? Like, you ready to go to a formal wedding and shit. Why the fuck you were just wearing this, blah, blah, blah? Like, something different. I like that, though. Because I mean that, like, she won't let me be out that bitch looking stupid.
right,
But now, boss, you like telling me what the fuck to do and all that other shit, like, that's dead. But like a person that
I know somebody like that though.
That's dead. Like, we not having that type of boss. Like, I pull my own pants the fuck up. But like, if you talking about like bosses and like, you know what I mean, like on some like they know when to do it, because I might not want to fucking be. I might accept it to go here, but I don't really want to go. So I'm address that shit like, Or like, you know what I mean? I had a little situation earlier, like they had to let calm the fuck down. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta see that in this type of situation how your attitude can make it a little bit more worse than where the fuck you really want to go with it. I needed that boss there because I took that shit from 0 to 100 real quick, but they were there to like, like I see better in you, like the fuck, nigga, like you know what this situation you trying to do, whoop, whoop. Yeah, like so, like I'm 50-50. Like if you're just out this bitch bossing 24 hours, fucking, I gotta wake up when you wake up, I gotta go to sleep when you go to sleep. That's dead.
Mm,
You know what I
mm.
mean? But like, if you out there, like, look,
You sleepy.
I think this look better on you for the situation you're going into or wherever you ready to go. Especially if it's like a business meeting or some shit. Sometimes I'm not into that suit and tie shit. You feel me? But they gotta sit me down like, yo, the fuck, nigga, like you falling out that dream, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? That's the type of boss I like. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get me back on my boss shit. So if you can boss me back to my shit, then yeah, we cool. But like the whole ruling over shit, nah, that's why I'm 50-50 on it.
So, what would your advice to be for a guy in that relationship before we let Bree answer?
I ain't gonna tell nigga if you're a sucker and you like that shit, go ahead and do that shit. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like if you're a sucker, you like being told to when to fucking sit the fuck down. I ain't no damn boot camp. You sit the fuck down. You feel me? And like if you like that shit, then like that shit. Like it's motherfuckers out here that like feet, and that shit corny to me. You feel me?
Niggas like
Like
feet.
like that shit corny to me, but people like that shit. You know what I mean? Like so I can't tell a motherfucker don't like feet because that shit corny to me. You know what I mean? But it's motherfuckers out here that let bitches sit in their face for nothing, bro. And they pay for that shit, bro. Like that makes that man fuck happy. If a female likes to be controlled, then bitch be controlled. But I don't. It's too much. It's too much. With 4 kids, I can't even control them motherfuckers. So you think I'm gonna control you? Fuck out of here. It's too much time for me.
All right, Bree, you up next. Could you be in a bossy relationship, and what would your advice be for men and women going through it?
I think we gotta understand that there's a difference between being a boss and a leader. So being a bossy person versus being a leader are two different things. For someone to just dictate and boss me around and tell me what to do from point A to point B, no. But if you're a leader, there's going to be different situations where I'm going to lead. There's going to be certain situations where you'll lead, and then we just have to understand our roles and our positions in our relationship. But to just keep it short and sweet, you're not just going to tell me what to do. I'm it might not seem like it, but I too have too strong of a personality to just be told what to do and how to do it. But again, understanding, as someone who believes in a woman being submissive to their husband, that I understand that there's different roles and different levels to different things. And so there's going to be a time where I might be out of pocket and you might have to say, hey, bring it in. That's you being a leader. That's not you being bossy. That's you showing your love for me. That's you showing that you care. So there's just understanding the difference between the two. And my advice to someone who likes it, I mean, you like it, I love it. What's for you is for you. That ain't my business. And it's funny though, because I just watched a video of like some younger, college kids, and they like that shit. Like they like being bossed around. Like it was real interesting, some of the things that they were saying that they were open to, but being bossy and being controlled was one of them.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I like that.
All right. Keisha, you up next. Could you be in a boss relationship, and what would your advice be to these young men and women out here?
Okay, so if you're gonna say bossy, no, I can't, because I've really stuck with authoritarian anyway. Anything like no. What you mean you want me to do something and you want me to do it the way that you want me to do it? No, I'm going to do it opposite just because you said do it this way.
Yes, Queen Betty, let's go.
Oh, shit.
But if we're talking about if I get married and all those things and I have to be submissive to my husband, then I could be submissive. You're still not gonna just tell me what the fuck to do. You can suggest certain things. I may possibly take your suggestions, but you just like straight up, oh no, you're not wearing this. Oh no, you can't go this place. Oh no, you can't do this. You can't do that. Like, nah, I ain't going for that. Because you're not my father. You're not my parent. I hardly even listened to them when I was growing up. So what makes you think I'm gonna listen to you? And what would I tell the people?
Let me ask you a question. When you walk down the aisle, who's giving you away?
My father.
This nigga.
To what? So technically, your husband takes over your father's role.
I mean, I feel you, but if I'm not married, then what the fuck? And you
No,
still
I understand if you're not married, but if you're married, there's certain things that you should. No, what I mean by when you say
no. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I want you to wear it. You gonna tell him fuck no?
No, she ain't saying it like that. Nah, she wasn't saying it like that.
Oh,
what you say? First thing, I'm not gonna wear nothing that's disrespectful to the person I'm dealing with in the first place. But don't be sitting around trying to say that I gotta wear or I can't wear certain things. You're not gonna do that to me. Because I'll wear the complete opposite on the opposite end of the spectrum just to piss you off.
Hey, don't play with fire. Well, go ahead, finish it. Go ahead.
I am a fire sign, please. But like, what would I tell someone that was in a relationship where, because that's literally, if you're being bossed around, that could be considered, I guess some people would consider that abusive, some form of abuse. I ain't sticking around for that. And you shouldn't either.
Definitely.
Get out. Bye.
Hopefully it ain't physical.
Yeah, you're right.
Sometimes that bossy shit come with physical. Look at Ike Turner.
Tina Wild out and whooped his ass.
that was bold right there.
He was bossy. He is what I look at as bossy.
I'll give you that.
He wanted her to breathe a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way, all of those things, and she conformed.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead, cuz it's on you. You need me to repeat it or you
good? My bad. I can't deal with nobody that's too bossy, man. And bossy don't mean like you can't give out a suggestion or something like that. You know, two totally different things. But like you heard the women say they definitely don't like it. But like bossiness to like a guy that's like kryptonite, the Superman and shit. That's like, you know, don't nobody want nobody telling them what to do 24/7 like some type of drill sergeant or something. That's ridiculous. If you ain't that type of shit, I would say just I mean, everybody's saying like, and usually I say to each his own, but something like that, man. If it's unhealthy like that, then run. Get. I mean, you know, assess the situation, decide what you want to do, and get up out of there if it's bad or whatever. But you know, everybody gave great points, so I think I'll
save them
in the great detail about you know, go with what you said.
No, you go ahead.
You know, go into great detail about what you should do or not or whatever, or if you should stay or whatever. But I mean, if it's real bad, then I wouldn't stay. So I wouldn't suggest it for nobody else or whatever. You know, I'm gonna get up out of there.
I like that answer right there. Everybody killed it for real. For me, I don't like boss relationships at all. I don't even tell the person that I'm with what to do. I actually want to learn things that you do and you learn things that I do and we bring it together. It should never be, I'm telling you do this, I'm telling you do that. Like everybody else said, it should be more of suggestions and advice and things that's more help or something that's leadership. It shouldn't be, yo, man, you should do this, man, or you do this dumb. You should do it like this, and oh, you stupid for doing that. I mean, I seen I think it was Jada in the comments. I believe that shit is verbal abuse. You feel me? I think that's like bullying a person. They doing everything that you say. You feel me? They carrying you, and then they can make you look like you're an idiot because they can be calling you name calling you dumb, calling you stupid. Look, I can make them do this, or I can make them say that, and all that dumb shit. Yeah, there you go. Don't let nobody abuse you like that and play on your mental like that and play with your heart and feelings like that. And just like everybody said, if you're going through something like that where you bossy, well, except for Conway, he said 50-50. if you like that shit, I think that you ain't had no parents in your life. You feel me? You ain't had no good family or something. So and I guess the way this dude be bossy, it might be his sign of love or something that you feeling. I mean,
them niggas are spoiled, yo, and they like that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, unless you're using that shit for a sex tactic, then yeah, you feel me? I'm cool with that shit. But other than that, you feel like that's the only person in the world that wants you and shit like that. Nah, that would be my price. Yeah, I wouldn't dare suggest doing that shit. You feel me? But yeah, I damn sure don't like being controlled. I don't like being told what to do because, as I said before, I don't tell you what to do. So I think everybody should just respect each other and just be in a relationship. Stop doing these little bully battles and all that shit. You chose the person because of who they was before you got with them, not the yo do this, do that, and all that shit. You don't have a servant or a child. You feel me? So let's go into topic 3 real quick. All right, topic 3. I'm gonna go ahead and start with you, Bree. After someone proposed to you, how long you think they should wait until they get married? And the reason why I came up with this question because I see people do it all the time. I proposed to in 2010. It's 2020. We ain't married yet, and it's a lot of that going on. You feel me? So I just want to know what's that all about. You feel me? Go ahead. You go answer.
Don't ask me what that's all about. I don't know.
Oh,
Because I'm not. I'm not doing it. I mean, I've been in a long relationship, 7, 8 years. And after that, I said that I would never do that again. Because I believe that when you found your person, so it shouldn't take 7 or 8 years for us to get married. After you propose, I'm saying like we should be setting a date within a couple months. And that date really depends on what we're looking for as far as the marriage is concerned, what type of marriage we're looking for. Big wedding, small wedding, destination, whatever it is. To me, that determines how long we will drag this thing out. But yeah, no, you got probably about a year and a half to make something.
All right, you up next. You up next, Keisha. Basically, what's up with that? And can somebody? I'm all over the place. How long you should wait to be married after you propose? How long should we wait?
By year 2, we should be married. I mean, year 2 after you propose, not year 2 of the relationship. But yeah, yeah. After we propose, after you propose, we need to have a date within a year, and then by that second year, after that second year anniversary, we need to be already married. Other than that, what we waiting for? What we doing?
So before I let somebody else answer, what do y'all think is people's problem? Why they propose but they never get married?
That's a scam.
You know what it is?
That's a way to keep you where they need you to be while they prolong that bullshit.
They are proposing to shut the woman up.
That's a scam.
To keep you where they want you to be.
Yeah.
Proposing to shut the woman up.
Yeah.
It's to stay in that comfortable place, like to try to keep you secure as long as you can.
Make you think the relationship is moving on, but
they want to keep you attached, and they are just prolonging. Especially the ones that be having you wait 5, 7, 10 years. Like, no.
Yeah, I know people that have been together 20 plus years and never proposed. Yeah, never proposed, engaged. Nothing, and they're still together. I mean, at the end of the day, if that's your agreement, that's your business. But as for me, it's not happening. Not happening.
All right, go ahead, Dre. You up next, and then we're gonna let Shay answer. Go ahead, Dre. How long should you wait after you propose?
I don't really think it's no time on. I mean, it's up to the people. I mean, like she said, it depends what kind of wedding you have. Say if you're gonna go to the courthouse or whatever, then y'all can, once you propose, y'all could probably do it within 6 months to a year, because it's just going down the courthouse. But if you want an extravagant wedding, then it's going to take time to save up for that, because weddings ain't cheap. You know what I mean? So you're going to at least be spending anywhere from 10 to 20,000, at least that. So if you're spending that, it's going to take some time to put that aside, unless you already just got some money laying to the side.
You remember how much yours was?
Oh no, when I got married, I went down to the courthouse.
Oh, all right.
But when I got engaged, our wedding would have been around like 13,000.
Oh shit, that's a lot. And then money ain't just growing on trees, like the old people say.
Yeah. So, but it all just depends on the person. But me personally, I don't see me getting married again. I tell anybody that I'm with normally, I mean, I don't see that happening. Like it's a slight chance that I might ever get married again, but I just don't see me doing it. I really don't see, because I've been there and experienced it, and honestly, I don't see no benefit in it for me, to be honest.
Okay.
So when you get old, who's gonna take care of you?
Say what?
So when you get old, who's gonna take care of you?
Me?
No,
Hey,
when you
hey,
get old
look.
and can't do nothing for yourself, who's gonna take care of you? Because I want you also to know one
you
thing.
know what? Hold on.
Listen, I got one
The same
statistic
person
for
that
you.
took care of my father, me. So I got a son. I'm pretty sure.
I got one statistic for you. Do you know how often men are in nursing homes compared to women?
So I'm not gonna get married.
Men go to nursing homes to die by themselves
He's just not
because they don't
doing
get
Their
married. They have
daughters
that
don't
mindset.
love them.
But I'm not going to get married just because I'm scared to die alone. Oh, well, I die alone. I got a son, and I take
Their
damn good care
daughters
of my
don't love
son.
them, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure my son will take care of me if I get older.
Until he get married and his wife have him put you in the home.
Will she die before him?
Wait, what?
What if the wife died before him? Then who gonna take care of him any fucking way? His kid.
I mean, look here. I don't see nothing wrong with being in the relationship. All I'm saying, I just don't believe in bringing the government into my shit. That's the problem. Not I have. You can still get married without the government involvement.
Okay.
You can still write wills, contracts up. All types of stuff you can do that you ain't necessarily got to get the government involved.
Some people agree with you, Drake, when they say your children right there in the comments. All right, go ahead, Shay. You up next, and then I'm gonna let Rich answer. After someone proposed to you or to anyone, how long you think they should wait to be getting married?
Well, when I got married, it was like 5 months later. We got married. We got married when he proposed, and he didn't propose to me. He proposed to my mother. That was my stipulation. If you want to marry me, you got to propose to my mother. You got to ask her. If she say yeah, cool. But yeah, it only took we got married like 5 months later. But I mean, personally, I feel like it depends on the person. It depends on the relationship. It depends on the understanding y'all have with each other. You know what I'm saying? I know people that have been, my sister, prime example, she is with her husband now. She got a 5-year limit from the start of the relationship to whatever. If you don't determine in 5 years whether you want to be with me for the rest of your life or not, that's it. And I was a little skeptical for my man because he was getting to that 5-year mark, and then she just rung on me like, I got married 2 days ago.
See, I think that's the wrong way to go at it. That's like putting pressure on somebody. Is it really real that way?
But she feels like, but the way and I understood her standpoint. Like, if you feel like you're going to marry somebody, you should know within 5 years if this is somebody that you want to be with. And if you're going to sit here and drag this shit along 6-7 years, then for what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I feel like when you say that, when you get to that point where you say you ready to propose, that means you should be 100% sure, and it shouldn't be no, I proposed to you and then 3, 4, 5 years later, now we getting married. No, you knew when you proposed to me that you wanted to marry me. So why take another 4, 5 years to get married? If you want to go to the courthouse, that's cool. Some people really would rather, and I know a lot of people now would rather say, you know what, fuck the big wedding. I need this house. We need this business. We need, things that we can look back and say, this is what we achieved as husband and wife, versus having this big wedding. Because to be perfectly honest, the wedding ain't for the couple. The wedding is for everybody else to come and say, oh, I saw them get married. It was so nice. We got to eat cake and
like that,
wedding food, and get dressed up and turn up. And then what happens after that? After the wedding, it's just the couple. So some people are just like, but I personally think within a year or so, you know what I'm saying, it should definitely be down to the end, where by the end of that year that you propose, y'all should have a lot of stuff set in concrete stone. Like, this is what we're doing, this is when it's gonna be. But it shouldn't take 2, 3, 4 years to do that. Because you knew when you proposed that this is who you wanted to marry. So let's get popping.
And another thing, I don't think people value marriage like they used to. It's like a symbolism thing now. Like, oh, look at me, I'm married. It's a status symbol. But people really don't. If people really value marriage, the divorce rate wouldn't be what it is today. Like, it's crazy, the divorce rate. Like, honestly, that's the I forgot, it was a lawyer talking. He's saying pretty much getting married is the same thing as negligence. Because when something fails so much, like why do it? Like, but to each his own. But like I said, to each his own.
Go ahead.
And
Go
to be
ahead.
honest, I'm divorced. To be honest, I'm divorced. I was married to my husband for all of 5 months.
Me too. 5 years for
Damn.
me.
All right. Well, go ahead, Rich.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah, go ahead, Rich. You up next. After someone proposed, how long do you think they should wait till they get married?
Whatever the fuck they feel like it, cause I ain't gonna lie, yo. Relive. We gonna sit here and be bluffing like relationships don't go up and down even after you had that ring proposed to you and all that other shit. Shit happens, cuz. So people out here putting time limits and shit. Like most of them, like the traditional wedding, the father's supposed to pay for that shit. Now it's the husband's paying for it. My man just fucking married his wife. My man just married his wife. You feel me? And it took him 30 bands to do that shit in the midst of starting his own business. So he couldn't get the shit that he needed for his business to marry the woman that he loved, bro.
Absolutely not.
Because the father's there, but the father's not paying that shit, bro. So at the end of the day, like a lot of people, fathers, not willing to give up their fucking kid. So a lot of the women ain't getting married because the fucking father, who is still around, ain't willing to pay that fucking money of the wedding that their daughter want. So if you want this big extravagant wedding, you gonna have to wait for that shit until we get that bread. Unless you kicking some fucking bread up with it, then you gonna have to sit here and wait. If it took 4 or 5 years, then it took 4 or 5 years. We building in this motherfucking thing together in these 4 or 5 years. So when that wedding come, it's gonna be that. But for me, Cole House, and then we had a big fucking party, bro. At the end, at that reception, I still had best men and all that shit. You feel me?
I did that.
At the end of the day, some people fathers gone. But you want this type of wedding? That shit is dead, bro. Like a lot of people today want these fucking housewives wedding and shit, and you still living
in the project.
In the fucking project and shit, you feel me? So we get a loan for 30,000.
So irresponsible.
And we're going back down Latrobe projects. That shit don't make sense. Like it don't make sense. It's just a piece of fucking paper, and on top of that piece of paper, it's like that shit is bankruptcy. Because I'm sorry you went through that shit, but 5 months later, whoever paid for that wedding is fucking broke, bro. Whoever paid for the wedding is broke, and no one is there to help build that shit back the fuck up. Like we be jumping on these weddings and these timelines and shit, and this shit be corny. Like it takes as long as the people come together to make that shit work. If that person, those two people come together and know that the wedding that they want going to take some time, then you supposed to be in there. Fuck your friends, fuck your family, fuck whoever around that bitch. As long as y'all two the ones that's putting that in, that shit take 10 years to get that one wedding that y'all want. That's what the fuck is going to be. If it take 5 years, then that's what it is. If it come down to it, like, yo, it's going to take me 5 years to pay for this wedding, you know that you're not going to do that, then you might not even propose to shorty until you got your got that bread up to that her 5 years. You feel me? You saving that bread up, and then 4 years after you wanted to propose, then you really propose. So now she think that you had that shit already ready, and then you're getting married the next year and shit like that. Like, because people don't give a fuck about that, bro. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
People don't give a fuck about that. It's like it depends on the two people, bro. Like we can sit here and put numbers up all day, and then when it come down to when you really want to get that person that really make you happy, and he propose, and then he don't marry you in a fucking year because he think that you want this extravagant fucking wedding, and he busting his ass to get it done. And now you like, it's 2 years, so we gotta go because we ain't married yet.
See, that tells me that there's not enough
saved some bread up, and now he wasted his time because now the person that he was gonna make that money on is fucking gone.
Money,
all right, go ahead. Well, next up, cuz what about you? After a person, I ain't gonna lie, with Conway, he changed my perspective a little. That's why I can't wait to answer. But after someone proposes, how long should they wait till they get married?
Oh man, if the person, I mean, if y'all, if he, he asked or whatever. I mean, the person asked, and they ain't putting nothing behind it. Y'all ain't making no preparations or whatever. Then that's a scam. They just try and lead you along, pretty much. I think, whatever. It's like no date. Y'all ain't going out tasting no cake, no nothing. I mean, or whatever. It's just he like, yeah, babe, we're gonna get married. And you just like, okay. But when the date, and he finally break down and he's like, all right, come on, let's come up with a date, and that's it, or whatever. But long as he making preparations towards it, because weddings are expensive, and long as he, y'all doing whatever y'all gonna do, to have the wedding that y'all want, whether it's the courthouse or whatever it is, whatever. It shouldn't matter the time frame, whatever. But definitely don't get scammed and shit. Whatever. Don't get scammed. Yeah, don't get scammed or whatever. Don't let them talk that shit to you. Like, hey, talking all that slick to you. Like I said, y'all ain't tasting no cake. He ain't not even the dress.
No color scheme.
Yeah, not ain't talk to no church. No, look at no church. Talk to no pastor. Nothing.
Not even the guest list.
Venue.
Yeah, not even the guest list. Even talk about damn. How many people you think we might not nothing.
Right.
Slick with it, boy. Just talking you all out that shit.
I agree with that. Preparation is definitely
you gotta be doing something towards it. Now, if you're doing something towards it, then you give him a time frame. I kind of think that's kind of messed up because he's working towards it, and especially if you see it, whatever. Then you after 3 years, like, damn, time up, nigga. It's like, damn, that's kind of messed up, don't you think?
I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna be kind of like what all the ladies was basically saying, but the way Conway through, I'm gonna give you a mixture of both. For one, I definitely agree with the ladies on this behalf. Yeah, I feel like for me, if I'm going to propose to a woman, I know right away that's who I want to be with. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm spending money on the ring. That's why I'm doing this whole marriage thing to be with you for the rest of my life. So I already got that out the way. You feel me? So I'm not gonna have you wait 5 or 6 years, 10 years, and lead you on. I feel like that's disrespect. I feel like you're playing games, leading a woman on. I mean, I would be feeling bad and be embarrassed to come into a house to a woman who I proposed to marry. I proposed to her in 2010, and here we is in 2013, and we still ain't do nothing. You feel me? Like how you said, I ain't even try to get a wedding. I ain't even try to talk to the church, the pastor. I don't even go to church. You feel me? I ain't taste the cake. I ain't pick on no music, guest list, none of that shit. So I mean, if you want some shit like that, you did wrong. Don't hold nobody hostage in a relationship. A lot of people be doing that too, holding people hostage in a relationship. You can't do that for real. I mean, just trying to hold on somebody with that ring and just assume a woman's supposed to be happy with a big diamond and think you're supposed to keep her. Now, if you're doing kind of with
that shit.
Man, now if you're doing what Conway said, like, you feel me, this the woman you want to be with, and it's going to probably take 5 years because you mostly women want that extravagant wedding and all that, then it is what it is. You're going to have to take that 5 years. You're going to have to wait the 5 years, and that's what it's going to take. I mean, and if you want it to be less time, nigga, you add to it, because just like Conway said, I remember back in the day watching the show Amen and the shit back in the 90s, the father paid for the wedding. This new shit is either the man doing it or everybody doing this shit. So, I mean, I feel like only a time limit, you feel me, is bad when you're not doing the shit right, waiting 10 years, keeping a girl hostage. But if you got a plan behind your shit, yeah, by all means, take your time, save your money, and do the shit the right way. All right. Topic 4. I'm gonna start with Dre. I'm gonna start with Dre, you feel me? Because I think I asked Dre this question one time, you feel me, about a girl. So let's start it off. Could you be in a relationship with a girl that's a sex fiend? And she's and I'm talking about addicted to sex. I'm talking about she's so addicted to sex. And this is the conversation that we had amongst us as men. This is the conversation we had. This exact example I'm about to tell y'all. This is what I told him. Could you be with a relationship with a girl who's have a sex addiction? Y'all downstairs in the living room watching TV, and then out the blue she say, "Babe, I'll be back." And then she go upstairs, and you like, "Yo, what's taking my girl?" And she upstairs with the vibrator going off. Can you be in a relationship with a girl like that? That just always, you feel me? Could you? Go ahead, Dre.
I mean, it gotta be a cutoff. Always. I mean, that's kind of crazy. No, because as soon as I'm gonna be thinking, as soon as I say no, is she gonna go try to find that shit from somewhere else?
Talk that shit, nigga.
Like, especially if you're a sex, because most sex addicts can't just have sex with just one person. Like, they need multiple people to have sex with. That's why they sex addicts. So I don't think I could be with a girl that's a sex addict, because I don't think I would be enough to satisfy. Like, she would just constantly want more and more and more and more. And sooner or later, I'm gonna run out, and then sooner or later she gonna find more somewhere else.
Run out of what? What you running out of? Juice?
Yo, my Energizer battery gonna run low.
Hey yo, hey.
I thought the Energizer keep going and going and going and
Yeah,
going.
yeah, you're right. And most men get on here and talk cocky, like, yeah. That's being real right there.
Most motherfuckers
So,
be talking that shit.
cuz before I let, cuz I already know what the ladies gonna say, so I definitely gotta let y'all. Well, I'm gonna answer last before. So go ahead, cuz you up next. Could you, same example, could you be in a relationship with a girl that's a sex fiend, even when you just tore it up and wore out and you sweating, cuz she's still over there with the vibrator?
No, that's God, you gotta, like Dre said, yo, what's the cutoff point? Like, damn, I can't. Nah, a lot of guys have taught that shit. Like, you know, I want some. No, but no, I can't. I couldn't imagine somebody that just want it all the time like that. You ain't turning my thing into a gummy worm like that. Like, it's just, I can't even do nothing no more. And you still trying to over there, still doing your own little thing or whatever. Like, and it's like that all the time.
They don't call it drag, they call it fucking love.
Right.
You'll say fucking love.
They like, I ain't gonna be able to keep up. And like Dre said, you probably gonna want to do some other things and do some other stuff, and then that's not gonna work. So no, I can't. No, okay. I couldn't do it.
Wouldn't even take no rhinos or nothing to keep up with her. I'm just saying this.
Man, your shit
hey, man,
There's gonna be Kevin Samuels in that bitch.
Bucks for real.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna sit here and say I ain't never taken nothing. And if I did take it, ain't because I needed it. It was just because I wanted to do something. You know, whatever.
You want to do something a little different?
I ain't busting my liver open, my body up and shit, taking no gas station pills or Viagra's and shit, shit like that.
Hey, you know they sell Viagra in the gas station, right?
Hey yo, this nigga.
Hey, it ain't Viagra, but hey, you can tap into all the type of animal that you.
Man,
that
I
you
think a lot
get.
of dudes that mess with them gas station pills,
it's all types of stuff. I'll say that.
They had you doing some damage.
But
I wouldn't advise messing with them.
No, like I say, man, even if it was Viagra, that ain't good to just be taking all the time. I ain't messing my ribs up and kidneys and body. Not because of that, man. You gonna get what you gonna get, and if it ain't enough, then I guess it ain't enough.
All right, go ahead, Conway. You up next? Could you be in a relationship with a woman that's a sex fiend?
I'm not even gonna. Fuck.
You see, look, horny goat weed. Somebody.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That horny goat weed. I seen that shit. I seen that shit in Sprout, horny goat weed. Like, but no, yo. Like real shit. Give like
all the secrets away because you know what the thing happened to be. What that is, I'll say this: it wasn't because dudes needed it. It was just because dudes wanted to tear something up.
Oh, go ahead, Conway.
Fuck no. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, I'm not catching rug burn on my dick for that, yo. Like, and then that shit, like, real shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, sometimes, like, I couldn't, like, I don't even be wanting to fuck all the time. So it's like, for me, like, that's a no, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. I like doing other shit and fucking all the time, bro. And then I'm not trying to have another kid. So, I got 4 of them little motherfuckers, so that's dead. But no, yo, like she would have to go somewhere else. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I would definitely like a sex addict, like that'd be cool to have somebody like a sex addict if she can go to fuck home. But like waking up and shit and trying to fuck again and we just fuck 8 times a day, like I still got work to do. You feel me? Like, if she a sex addict, bro, like she does not work, bro.
Oh yeah,
she in the bathroom clicking herself up and all that shit in the bathroom at work and all that.
They
I
have
can't trust
vibrators
her.
that you don't have to go nowhere. You could just wear it
I
on you.
can't trust her. I can't trust her. It's a fucking rat.
You can't trust her.
If I have to walk like them little panty joints I be saying them on TikTok and shit with, like if I have to do that, like it's cool. Spontaneous, we doing some shit for fun. But now you like, oh, we doing this shit every day. I'm gonna start thinking something wrong with you. Like, yo, something is really literally fucking wrong with you, yo. Like, if your body can keep fucking doing that all the time,
Every day.
bet you need to go fuck Superman, because I'm not him. I'm not him. I can't know. I'm not. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you that whatever. Make sure, but after you want to come again and again and again and again. Nah, sure. I gotta go.
Was going on in that one session.
And I'm not taking no horny goats and Viagra's and none of that shit.
Say, I ain't taking no horny goat. Hey, talk that shit, nigga. Yeah,
I ain't doing none of that. On to the next, ma'am, because I'm not him. You know what I mean? This is over with. Fuck.
All right, go ahead.
All right, like once a day. You talking about a lot of times a day. Like the fuck? I just came home. You want to fuck? Like get out of here.
Workout.
Leave me the fuck alone. Go to fuck. Right. I might buy her the dildo. Like go to here. Get that shit up. Like get that shit up to yo. I'm done.
He said the yo.
Yeah. All right, Shay, you up next. Could you be in a relationship with a guy that's a sex fan? Because they say y'all girls can go. Just because y'all got the hole, y'all can go all day.
They be lying.
First thing, they lied.
They lied. They lied. They lied.
They lied like shit.
I'm gonna keep it G. I'm gonna keep it G. No. Personally, I couldn't because I mean, don't get me wrong. I love sex. I do. But I love it in the moment. You know what I'm saying? The moment that we in it, if I'm coming multiple times in that moment, then great. But every time you turn around, you like, babe, bend over, or babe, put your leg up, or babe, suck my dick, or babe. I'm sorry, sir. What? No, it's not enough hours in a day for that shit. I gotta work, you gotta work, we got, you know what I'm saying? We got kids, we gotta tend to these churn, like, you know what I'm saying? If in that moment of time, y'all getting it in all crazy and aggressive and whatever it is, that's that moment. But to be with somebody that's constantly gotta have it all the time, because for real, if you doing it right, I shouldn't want it all the time. That means you should have been done busting my ass enough that I'm cool for the next day or two. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even 3. But no, if you want it all the time, no, I can't. I can't do that because first of all, I take very good care of her, and she not about to let me just crunching and all that on. No, we're not doing that because that eventually it starts to hurt. Like this is a muscle, just like you know what I'm saying. You can't keep pounding on it. That shit hurts, and then once it start hurting, I don't want that. Let me get a break.
Cramps and shit.
Come back in a couple days. You know what I mean? Holler at me then, and we good. But if you need it every day, 3, 4, 5 times a day, I mean, I could probably give you twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, every so often. But all the time, no. That's not gonna work.
That nigga would never hit the workout.
Go ahead, Keisha. You up next? Could you be in a relationship with? And I want to say the guy version of y'all because I did for those who just tuned in. You just gave that nigga some good ass pussy, Keisha, and all of a sudden you sleep, and then all of a sudden when you wake up, he.
Well, I mind my business and go back to sleep because he clearly got it handled. I don't. He.
I would look and be like, "You enjoying yourself, or what?"
I don't know if y'all realize that after certain to say no, I cannot be with a person that's a sex addict. Like if we're having sex and we have multiple rounds in one night, cool, I can do that. After the 3rd round, it's like, all right, cool, wait, hold, I'm tired, I'm going to sleep, my back hurt, my body hurt. We already did all of this, and I'm done.
Sweat is a wrap after we done.
So I can't say that because I sweat. I have overactive sweat glands. So if I walk down the street, I sweat. So that don't really bother me.
Okay.
But my thing is, this is like, no. Like you do know that after a while of keep on having sex and all of that over the course of time, like we would get swollen down there.
That is true.
Then we're out of commission for days, and then what's going to happen then? Like, no, no, I'm dehydrated. I'm tired.
Dehydrated.
I got kids. I got to go to work. You got to go to work. You're not tired.
That's why I said that nigga never had to go to the gym, yo. He would never have to go to the gym. That nigga should be in shape.
You're really not tired.
Workout, boy.
I will literally go to sleep. I will go to sleep because no. After that last one, I'm asleep before you even done. And no. You can do whatever it is you do after, but don't touch me.
Hey, yo.
If I can't readily
strong
lift my
ass
body up
grip,
to receive the dick, you ain't gonna sit there and try to hunch on me and I can barely get my ass up. That's dead. No. If I can't receive the dick willingly and you gotta force that shit, no, sir.
Like a muscle. Like
that means she is done. She is satisfied.
So the thing is, it's so crazy because I don't even know what it would be like to be like in another live-in relationship because it's been so long since I had like live-in penis. Like literally live-in. It's been like 10 years since I had a boyfriend that we coexisted like that. I don't even know if I would be able to do that. I'm sorry. I know I wouldn't be able to do that. Because my few times a week that I do whatever, I be tired and be like, all right, cool. I don't need to see you no more. Okay. I love you, bye-bye.
Yeah, and just like how the ladies was saying, it's a muscle for us too. That shit get sore, man. I ain't did nothing like that since I was younger. You know, multiple.
That's why you think I said that rug burn on Yodi? You hear me? That rug burn on him be mean, nigga. What you talking about?
All right, Bree, you up next. Could you be in a relationship with a guy that was a sex fiend?
Yeah, and if you're addicted to something, you need some help. There is a medical imbalance. There's something going on, something wrong, and you need to seek some medical attention. And, you know, if you are not doing that to help your problem, then I can't help you either. So yeah, that's pretty much my answer. The answer is no. Like the women said, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for my body. And then women, like, you know, we have our monthly. What do you do during then? Like, I have so many questions. And so at the end of the day, if you're addicted to anything, get some help. Get some help, because if you rely on that with addiction, you rely on it so heavily, like you don't know anything else. Like, you need it to function. And so when you get to a point where you need something to function, you're willing to do whatever you can do to get that thing. And so then there's some issues, and now we got deeper issues within that. So long answer short, no.
And like she was just saying, like, like it made me start questioning a lot of stuff. Like, how often did you get it? Did you even really get it? Like, you just want it all the time? Like,
my question is, when did that shit start? Yeah, for real. When did you start that? Like, how old were you?
That's the thing, though, with addiction, right? That's the thing, because you can't always pinpoint a starting point with addiction. It's not always easily pinpointed. But the thing is, when you start to do something and it becomes over habit over and over and over and over again, you can't always look back with addiction and say it started right there. Other people might be able to help you guide or pinpoint, but you can't always pick a starting point. It can be something that you struggled with your childhood and you never got the help.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like, when I'm saying, when did it start? Like, you know, at some point you had to realize that you were addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't take the steps to say, well, why am I? You know what I'm saying? Why do I need this much sex to feel satisfied? Or why is this much sex not enough? You know what I'm saying? Well, like that becomes the question that's an inner person question for the person that is addicted to it. You need to ask yourself, well, why am I not? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not fair to the person that you're with to put that on them. You know what I'm saying? When they came into the relationship, they came into a relationship saying, okay, we're going to have a healthy sex life. And addiction to sex is not a healthy sex life. Because now this person is struggling or trying to meet your expectations of sex or the sex that you desire. And then that's when, whether it's man or woman, now they're feeling like they're not enough because they can't satisfy you.
Yeah. Well, for me, I would just say this. The main thing is I wouldn't be able to trust my woman. I already be feeling bad sometimes when I bust a big one and they be like, "That's it right now." Yeah, nigga, I need to recover. I'll be feeling bad after that. So there's no way I can mess with a girl who I would. I ain't gonna lie. I would feel upset. I would argue with my girl if we chilling watching a movie. And she just go upstairs and just I'd be like, what the yo, what the fuck, nigga? Especially after we just had some good ass sex, and then you got on the porn and all I hear is
satisfied.
I couldn't do it. I'm gonna think you cheating on me. And you can say you faithful as a motherfucker. I don't trust it at all. And then shit like that, you wind up fucking anybody. You feel me? You'll wind up probably catching something from fucking a prostitute. You feel me? Doing some dumb, and there are male prostitutes. You could do shit like that, fucking niggas. Yeah. So for me, nah, I can't do it.
They call men of the night and ladies of the night.
You ain't finna see no man of the night on no corner though.
All right. Next
I ain't going there. Go down, guys, so you'll see all that you looking for.
Hey yo.
The baby outside too.
Hey yo.
Huh?
The baby outside too.
The baby outside from if you. All right. So I ride through Garrison often because, well, I ride through Garrison often. Like at 9, 10 o'clock, you get the younger ones. They be out there. The ones look like they take baths.
Okay.
The ones after midnight, they the ones that look wild.
For some change.
All right. Last topic when we up out of here because it's been an hour. And we'll start off with Dre. You feel me? Now, matter of fact, we're gonna start off with Bricks because she gotta get out of here. All right. The last topic. Is there really a difference between women and men cheating? Is there a difference? Because I be hearing women say, well, my cheating don't count because when I did it, I was already out the relationship. And they say for us guys, we just know what we're doing when it comes to cheating. So is there a difference between women and men cheating? You can go first, Bree, and then I'm going to let you follow up, Gary.
Wrong is wrong, right? There's no, for me, to me, there's no excuse, right? So whether a woman does it because she's already mentally detached or a man does it just for in the moment, either way, cheating is cheating and it's not acceptable. No, there's no difference. Is there a different reason that might drive women to cheat versus men? Maybe. But at the end of the day, cheating is cheating. There's no, because I'm a woman, my reasoning is better than yours. No, wrong is wrong.
Okay. All right, go ahead, cuz you up next.
Say the question again.
The question is there a difference between men and women cheating? You feel me? Or is it basically the same thing?
Man, I mean, it's the same thing if you lying. If you ain't being straight up and honest about, what it is that, what's going on with the person and you deceiving and you making it feel like that you just there for them and you're not, you doing other things or whatever, then yeah, wrong is wrong, like she just said. But I think it'd be different reasons. I mean, men and women, let's say it like this. Men and women, we different in a lot of ways or whatever. And when we do things as far as our actions or whatever, it's just the difference between us.
Different,
whatever.
Yeah, got you.
But whatever. A lot of people say when a woman steps out and cheat, she probably gonna wind up, she know that it's done. She is over.
True.
If a guy doing it,
he gonna stay.
It not necessarily mean that he don't want, he don't love her or whatever, or that he ain't gonna be there, but he just doing other things or whatever. I mean, whether it's an excuse or not, that's how a lot of people look at it, and that's how a lot of people feel about it. But yeah, I mean, if you lying. Yeah, but I mean, to answer your question,
because it's kind of like you saying, as long as you keeping it a bean, that the cheating is supposed to be okay, sir.
Well, I mean,
it's not cheating.
If you
lying,
wait,
that's supposed to mean cheating.
Wait, did you say it's not cheating if you're honest?
Fuck this bitch, okay, boo? That's not cheating too.
It's not cheating if you're honest. What do you mean it's not cheating if you're honest?
You like, oh, teacher, pick me. Wait a minute, because I'm confused.
If you're being honest from the beginning about that you don't want to just be with her, then there's no cheating involved.
That means you have an open relationship. That means y'all ain't exclusive.
That means y'all not in a relationship.
Right. That means I'm fucking you and I'm fucking you. But I mean, you know, you my boo, but we not official tissue. We not locked in. That's what you're saying?
Right. Yeah, pretty much.
No, we're
I mean,
talking about
you
people
in a
that you're actually in a relationship
But
with.
this
And
year is
you
about
go out and
cheating.
sleep with somebody else. That's cheating. And whether you telling the truth or not, it's still cheating.
If you tell the truth and you still do it, and they know.
That's cheating.
No, they are no. What I'm
That's
saying
not
is,
cheating.
They
No,
just
listen,
accepting
listen.
the truth. They just
There are some
Exactly.
people-
I'm just gonna accept
Hold
him
on.
and say, "Hey, look, boo, tonight I'm about to go fuck this bitch." Okay,
It
that's
ain't
not
gonna be.
cheating.
If I had that type of relationship, it wouldn't be that I just would be telling them when I'm ready to go do something.
Okay.
We already had it established from the beginning that if I want to go out and do something, I mean, and she might feel like she want to go out and do something. That's the way.
And you would be okay with that?
No,
So y'all relationship is open.
I wouldn't be okay with it because that's not my thing. But some people do that type of thing.
That means you swingers,
Polly,
swinging whole body, hard body.
you in an open triangle relationship?
Not necessarily
Yeah,
because some people, just because they got the option to do it, and it might have been a time frame when they was doing a little something or whatever, but for the most part, I think they'll chill out after a while.
All right, so go ahead, Shay. You go ahead and answer. Then I'm gonna let Keisha answer. You want me to repeat the question again?
please.
All right. Is there a difference between men and women cheating, or is it all the same?
It's all the same.
Okay.
Point blank. If I say to you, you're my person, you're the person I'm in a relationship with, and you say the same thing, we're exclusively together in this relationship, and you step out or I step out, it's cheating. And cheating doesn't necessarily have to mean the actual intercourse. Once you start entertaining another person, that's cheating. Because at the end of the day, you're entertaining the idea. Period. It's cheating. And if you feel like that from me, and me personally, I say it from the door. If you feel like I'm not enough, or you want to see other people, or you're interested in something, or you want to go outside, you might as well keep it a bean and let me know we're not gonna go any further. We're gonna just keep it at this. We can fuck when we fuck, and that's that. Because once I say to you, I'm invested in you, and I'm giving you my time, and I'm giving you my attention, I'm giving you my energy, and it's only you. Anything you do outside of that doesn't involve me is cheating. Because if you don't want me to, like I said before, don't do to me what you don't want done to you.
All right. So before I go to Keisha, because it was, I ain't gonna put the lady on blast, but it was some ladies that came on this show and definitely said it doesn't count when women do it because they already be emotionally out the relationship. So y'all don't agree with that, right?
No, I don't agree with that. Personally, I feel like this. If you're not going straight cut the relationship off, and you know what I'm saying, don't do it. Okay. Period. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying you feel like you want to go, I want to go see this nigga over here, his dick bigger, he done showed me dick pics and the whole fucking nine, and I'm entertaining the thought of having sex with him, and I go do that, that's cheating. Fuck the fact that, you know what I'm saying, yes, we have emotions, yes, men have emotions and all that shit like that, but once I entertain that thought, it's cheating. Because I know I already agreed and said to this man, I'm your woman, it's only you. Anybody else, that's cheating. And that's not fair. Respect the person and respect the relationship enough to say, look, I want other things. So I'm going to just keep it being with you, and I'm going to say I'm going to step off.
All right. You up next, Keisha. Is it all the same, or is it a difference between men and women cheating?
If I slap you on the left side of your face, does it still hurt?
Period.
It's cheating. The only way it's not cheating is if you all are together. Are you having a threesome?
Well, that's a threesome.
Are we having a threesome? And men, honestly, I'm not gonna say all men. Some men like to look at it like women cheating is worse than when men cheating is like, no, it's not. It's not. It's not
detrimental. It's the same.
The same thing.
It's detrimental. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't know why you shaking
your head. I'm gonna go ahead and talk. I'm gonna go last, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all talk.
No.
How is it different? How is it different? How is it different? Are you saying that it's different because that we're more emotionally inclined to do it just because we have different feelings?
Or we
is that the reason why?
The difference is men sport fuck. Women, when y'all fuck, y'all got y'all emotions in it. Most likely, if that girl cheat on you, your relationship is over with. A nigga will fuck a bitch he hate and not think twice about it. I'm being honest. The problem is most men is not honest with y'all women. That's the problem. Most niggas is going to lie to y'all and just say what the fuck they want to say to get in y'all drawers. But it's a difference. A nigga will fuck
It's
you
not a
and
difference.
still love the shit out of you, but once your girl step out on you, it's done and over with.
That's because y'all can't take the same heartbreak that y'all give us.
As a man.
How you
That's
think that
because
makes
you
us
can't
feel?
take the same
We need to
heartbreak
know
that
the
y'all
nigga
give
that we
us.
all about everything steps out on us.
Hold, say that again.
Say it again.
How do you think that you just said if a nigga find out that his woman stepped out on him, then that's just it. It's over. How do you think that makes us feel when we find out, or a bitch come to us and say, "Yeah, I sucked your nigga dick the other day"? How do you think that makes us feel? We might handle it differently than y'all, but that
They
shit
can't handle heartbreak.
as the
difference is
Y'all can't handle heartbreak. That is the difference.
No,
Y'all
no,
cannot
no,
handle
no, no,
what
no,
is
no,
this
no,
to
no,
y'all
no,
that
no,
we
no,
do
that's the only
because
difference.
you automatically
Women
assume
handle it better than men.
no. Whatever's
That
good
shit
for
hurts
the
just
goose
the same.
is good
It
for the
hurts.
gander.
And it hurts. I'm not gonna sit there and let you say that, sir. I'm sorry.
No, he's not saying that it don't hurt. What he's saying is this: when y'all cheat and do your thing, y'all emotionally invested into that person.
Not necessarily.
And I know that to be true. It's not always.
The sex had a girlfriend that's not the nigga that's on.
I know.
Right. That's still cheating, ain't it?
Look, I know that's not always true that women, because women can damn well cheat and come back home like it's nothing. But what he was saying is that most of the time, damn near all the time, when we fucking, we just trying to fuck that girl. We don't. If we could,
fuck your girlfriend then.
Hold on, no. Listen to this. If we could, I ain't trying to get us in trouble, fellas, but I'm gonna say it. If we could,
Be honest.
if we could, you feel me? Cheat on our girl, just fuck a girl and never see that girl ever again. All of us would be good, and we would treat y'all better.
It would be a high ass percentage.
Well, bitch, why the fuck did you
No. I'm not saying to do it. I'm not. Well, let me make sure I put that out there. I'm not saying to do it, and it's the way to go. But I'm just saying, far as what we talk about,
it would be a high percentage.
As far as what we talk about right now, us guys, if we had a chance to cheat and just fuck up, we wouldn't be with relationships. We would just.
And would y'all be able to handle it if we did the same thing?
No,
they're gonna cry.
No. I didn't say. I'm not.
They're gonna. Listen. The thing is, men still be hurt from when the girl from third grade broke their heart.
Listen, I agree with that. I'm just saying, according to the type of cheating, that when we do it, we not emotionally attached. With some women, more than not, they do be emotionally attached. That's all we saying. And I know there's some women who not always emotionally attached. But come on, most of the times when a girl's cheating, I mean, unless you about to tell me something different, you feel me? Guys, we will really cheat on the girl.
What if we just want to fuck? You know what I'm saying? If we can fuck a nigga and be like, I'm never gonna see that nigga again. I'm gonna go right back to my dude and get right up underneath him, be happy hunky fucking Dory.
I agree with you, but not all I'm saying. But I give you that. I can't disagree with that. I definitely get. But go ahead, Drake. You want to ask?
Oh yeah, but yeah, the point I was saying, it's definitely a difference, man. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's just not, man. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not the same because, like I said, most women put like this. Every female I've ever had sex with, and I told them I don't want no relationship. We just fucking. They always catch feelings. Like it's kind of hard for. I'm not saying
with feelings there.
Say what?
Stop.
First thing, that's your fault, and that's not. Listen, and it's not men's that is love. That is love.
Stop giving them that good stroke, touch your fucking soul and shit.
It's not real feelings, it's lust though.
Give me that quick, pew, I'm in and out.
The thing is, though, girls that gave me some of the greatest vagina I ever had. Just because of that, I'm not going to catch feelings. That's the difference between men and women. When a nigga fucks the shit out of y'all, y'all get attached. That it is what it is. It is what it is.
No, like y'all love us then.
Nah. So I get. So I'm not going to say.
Oh, one second. So basically, you just proved this point because if a dude doing it like he love you and give you that emotion, but they ain't really is,
his intention.
He lying or whatever. You just proved this point.
She said, but they saying don't fuck him like that. Just give him. You basically, but hold on, yo. If we don't do that, but hold on, but if we do that, Dre, that means we gonna give y'all bullshit dick. Come on,
and we gonna talk about you.
Give me the bullshit dick.
And we gonna talk about you.
Don't give me no dick that seems
and
like
you going to the group chat.
you ain't gonna get the A game. I'm gonna give you like my C+ game. You still gonna go crazy.
And to the random bitch, that might seem like that's A++ dick.
Well, you're right. You're right. Because to some people, your C+ probably your A++. You're right.
I'm not
probably the best dick they ever had in their life, and you thinking this shit is mediocre. They like, oh my god, he just fucked my whole.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying neither one should cheat. I'm just saying it's a difference when they do cheat. That's all I'm saying.
I know what the pro.
I'm not saying the man should cheat. I'm not saying the woman should cheat. But there's a difference when a motherfucker do cheat.
Personally, I don't think so. I think
hey, look, and the thing is, as much as we might not like the reasons, I gotta agree with Dre. I think it is, and we ain't saying all or whatever, because you got some guys out here that's gonna get some good and lose they goddamn
they fall in love.
Or whatever, and lose their mind and leave their household, their kids, their family. Like on
Harlem Nights.
Yeah, when he was like, hey,
I ain't never coming home. Take it easy.
Unfortunately, you got some people out here that think they can handle it and then they can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or whatever. They gonna leave everything.
I agree,
everything in jeopardy. But
I agree.
You know, but for the most part. But man, because I mean, when I was younger, I was doing some things I probably shouldn't have or whatever, boy. But some girls done had some boyfriends. I done tore that ass up, and boy, next thing you know, they was trying to leave their boyfriend and mess with me and was talking about messing with me. And I'm like, whoa, hold on, like yo, we just was smashing, like I mean, so it do happen.
All right. Well, for me, so we can go and get up out of here. To me, I think it's all the same because at the end of the day, cheating is basically this: you're with somebody and you're doing the same shit with somebody else. It's just that simple. You feel me? So we can't even make no excuses like how certain women were saying, "Oh, I was emotionally out the relationship." Us guys saying, "Yo, it's in." Some guys definitely be saying, "It's in my DNA. I gotta fucking do all that dumbass shit." I mean, wrong is wrong. Let's call it what it is. We always try to make an excuse for bad shit. To be okay with, but every time it's time to do something good, they can still make an excuse why not to do this shit. So for me, nah, man, that shit all the same. I do get certain points, especially that everybody was making, as far as like when a female cheat is more emotions. When a guy do it, we just doing it for sex and shit like that. And there's also definitely women who just want the sex. They'll definitely come back home and have a loving husband. And your dick probably trash.
A lot of emotional dudes.
It could be that your dick probably trash. Like prime example like that. Your dick could be trash. That's when your woman to go a damn step. A nigga gonna cheat on this girl when the pussy still is good, just to get a lot. See, that's the kind of little difference where it's
it might be fucked up.
Yeah, but it is what it is. So all that shit wrong. All that shit dangerous. You're bringing shit back to you. We always talk about diseases our whole entire life. Now we start to learn about energies and spirits that you're transporting through sex and shit like that. So you gotta be careful when you be out here doing this shit, stepping out on your partner. So it's wrong for women to do it. It's definitely wrong for us guys to do it. I mean, that's the way the crooked come from.
I'm not rolling the dice like that. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, no, I ain't giving it all just because some good.
She said it's in your DNA just to be single.
I'm not.
Hey, I mean, some like my man Dre say, we animals is in our natural habitat.
We conquerors.
That's what he said.
Give me that shit.
That's what he said. Hey man,
caveman slug hit us out.
Hey man, as always, man, this has been another great episode of That's the Way Love Goes, man. My friends, we killed it as always, as we always do, giving great advice. We go around the bend how we always do.
Go ahead, show that in the Flintstones.
Go ahead, Keisha. Go ahead and tell the people they can find you at and share you follow up.
Keisha Reeves on Facebook, Cloudy Mills by Keisha on Instagram, or Say La Key on Instagram.
Okay. Oh, yeah, go ahead, Shay. I got it.
Same time, same station. Marche Q Lennon on Facebook, Simply Vibe Candles on Instagram, or Lady of _ Green 86 on Instagram. See y'all soon.
All right, go ahead, cuz.
I'll say real quick, man. Smacking Good Kitchen, man. Holla at them, man, because them egg rolls
is hitting
off the chain.
Off the chain.
I'm coming to see him because if they not right, I'm gonna tell them about himself.
I'm telling you, y'all see it on there. I'm telling you, man. You ain't checking them out, you missing out on some good food, man. Them egg rolls is the truth. My favorite one is the cheesesteak joint.
This nigga, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
But that's my favorite one, yo. And he got the surf and turf.
The shrimp and crab cake is the best one. It got his own personal sauce inside of it, and it come with the little sauce on the side.
Oh man,
niggas always eating cheese sticks. That's why they're about here.
Okay.
Thai chili,
I'm
man.
gonna pull up
Hey,
all these food.
Anyway, I'm Ari Savage.
KG Williams.
That's Big Bro Dre right there in the back.
Yeah, thank you, ladies, for joining us tonight. We appreciate
and
it.
everybody that's
Y'all
tuned in.
know it.
You can find us LVGS 360 all platforms, man. Get at us.
Hey, man.
Thursdays live 8 o'clock.
It's been another great one, man. We see y'all next week. Good night. And Dre said he'll be at your mother house.